This time we'd like to invite to the microphone our best man and father of the groom, Jerry Stians.
Like this. I'm gonna read that. I did have something written, but it's back at the hotel. So I'm going to wing it. If you're afraid of what I might say, don't worry, I am as well. So first of all, I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Patriarco for this wonderful event and for having such a beautiful daughter. We are very happy to have Casey join us. As the one point I would make, as we all know, the theme is associated with travel. Of course, we haven't gotten that. Probably should wake up. They've traveled to obviously to many countries, and part of their travels is taking them to obviously many adventures, and the one that sort of comes to mind, the story is that when they went to Guatemala, and I said that correctly, Jason, and I guess I should precede this with the fact that a thing called TBC. TBC is travel before Casey. So when Jason, as we all know, traveled quite a bit prior to traveling with Casey, and we always liked to know where he was, and so we would get a message, arrived. Judy and I would look at each other and say, where? Because, Jason didn't waste a lot of words. So it was nice. It's nice to fast forward to when they were traveling together, and they went to a place such as Guatemala that we would get a message saying, arrived in Guatemala at 2:45 p.m., took a 5-hour bus ride with chicken farmers to the market, in which Casey fell asleep on the shoulder of the chicken farmer. As we all know, she can fall asleep anywhere. So, and I'm sure there's a chicken farmer still smiling. In addition to the travels, they have also obviously experienced a lot of different foods. And actually, I was going to use a food reference that Mike used earlier, so I'm going to switch to something they had in Bolivia, which I think actually helped me with this. Is alpaca in Bolivia. So they've had obviously a very variety of foods to bull testicles in Colorado. Am I correct? That's good. Yeah. So, in addition to this, they traveled somewhat, some in the in the eastern United States, and went down. They joined us for a Stians family reunion a couple of years ago, in which Casey met a lot of crazy people, and one of them being my aunt Melrose, who, when sitting across the table, and she doesn't mince her words, she sitting across the table from Jason and Casey, stated they would make some really pretty youngins. So with that being said, I need my drink. So with that being said, we now toast Jason and Casey, and should I say Jason and Cassandra, Mr. and Mrs. Jason Stians. I can only hope that your time together is as adventurous as your travels, as exciting as your food choices, and blessed with pretty youngins.
Favorably